guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm so glad that you joined me today. Today I wanted to show you guys how I go about using the Dremel tool on all four of our dogs. If you're new here, I am a Doberman breeder, and like I said, I have 4 Dobermans, and we use these Dremel tools here to grind nails, and we dedicate every Sunday afternoon just 10 to 12 minutes every week, and we grind their nails. It makes it super fast, super simple. I am a little bit of a scaredy cat. I have used regular dog nail clippers in the past, and I have cut the quick, and it makes me nervous and I feel horrible, and I got past that. I don't want to do that. So I really like sticking to my grinders, and it's just, I feel like it's a win-win. So one thing that I started off with about 5 years ago is I got these little, well, I started off with only one, but it's the Dremel tool for pets. As you can see here, it's like $29 or something like that on Amazon. I don't know. It's right around that $30 mark. And for one dog, it was amazing. Loved it. With 2 dogs, it was good. I still liked it. Still used it. I ended up buying a second one, so I had 2 of them. So that way, if I had one that needed to be charged, I had a backup. So that's how we got through with 2 dogs. And those Dremel tools that I got on Amazon, they come with just a wall charger. So it's super simple. You just put the battery in, and in a couple hours, the light flashes green, and bam, you're ready to go. The problem was when I got to 4 dogs is that the batteries would only get through like 1 dog plus a paw. And that was becoming a problem because, you know, the battery, the longer you have it, they just start to wear out. So after a couple years of the first one, the battery wouldn't last as long. Then I got the second one, and it was great, but the more dogs I did, the more paws I had, I needed something. If they started getting hot. So my husband's like, you need a tool that can plug into the wall, you don't have to worry about the battery, and something that is made for more use. So he went and he bought me, it's called the Dremel Stylo Plus. So that is what I currently use now. It's just this little tool. I have pretty small hands, so this works great in my hands. It's just this little tool here. You push the power button down here. There's different speeds. So unlike the battery operated one, you can't change the speed. There's high or low. This one, there's 5 speed settings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with my bigger dogs, I can go 3 to 4 and get them done pretty quick. With my younger puppies, I can crank it down and have it go a little bit slower and tailor it more toward their needs. Now, one thing with this is that it doesn't get hot. It stands up to the task of doing all 4 dogs. So this is what I use. If you are interested in this tool for your own use, I will go ahead and link that description, or link this down in the description below for you to go check out. If you only have 1 dog and the battery option one is something that you'd be interested in and you want to try it out, again, I'll link it down below in the description and you can go check that out too. Now, one thing that I do to start with using the grinder, because not all dogs like grinders, so they have to get used to it. So one thing that I do is I start the puppies the day I get them home. Now the day I get them home, I flip them over on their back and I just do like, I turn this on and just do a little zap, zap, zap on each toenail. And then a few days later, I do it again. And then by that time, the rest of the dog's day has come around for all the nail grinding, and they get used to it. So by the time they get a little bit bigger, as you'll see, Samson, when I do his nails, he's pretty laid back and pretty chill about it. And some of the dogs even fall asleep. So, I mean, it's not that bad. And 2, one thing with these is I don't have to worry about cutting off their toenail back into their quick and having a bloody mess. I've done that before on accident, and it's not fun. It's not fun for me. It hurts them. So this is, again, my choice in nail grinding for the dogs, or nail trimming, I guess, for the dogs. And if you would do me a huge favor and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, the like button will help share this video in the YouTube algorithm and bump it to more viewers. And if you like this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because then you will be notified of all my future posts. All right, now let's get to today's video. So please don't mind Samson's mismatched ears. I do not like wasting tape, so I just had a little bit left of each of these colors. So it looks a little silly, but you know what? It works and gets us by. So here I'm just flipping Samson over, rolling him over on his back, getting him comfortable. And one thing that I forgot to mention on the Dremel tool that I use on that Stylo Plus is the fact that it comes with different accessories, but on this Dremel here, I took the sandpaper attachment that you see on the end here off of the battery operated one, and then I attached it on this. This Stylo Plus comes with a smaller grinding attachment, but I like the bigger ones. So that's what we did, is we just took one off the battery operated one and put it on here, and it works really well. So how I start with these guys is with their nail is I start on the sides, and then I go on the center. So the side, and then I go on the other side, and then the center. And then I work up from the bottom. So I'm right-handed, so I make sure that the tool is spinning in the right direction, so it's spinning upwards towards their nail, and that helps it from grabbing and hurting them in any way. So I just do the same thing on every single nail. I start on the sides, and then I start right on the middle of the tip to grind the tip back, and then if need be, then I will look at the bottom, see where I'm at, and see how the condition of the underside of the nail is, and then I will just kind of clean up any of the edges that need to be done. So now you can see here how clean and nice each one of his nails are. There's no sharp edges. It's very clean, and it's nice and short, and I can cut it right back to the edge of that quick. Now I just repeat the same thing on the rest of his feet, from side to the tip, and then up from the middle, or from the bottom to the top in the middle. And that way it's all nice and rounded on all sides of the nail. He really gets a pedicure every week is what it is. But you can see here how he's just totally relaxed, and he doesn't have a care in the world. He doesn't care that I'm playing with his feet. He doesn't care that it tickles, because you know with that buzzing on the feet, it's got to tickle. But he's used to it. He knows I'm not going to hurt him. And really, in no time flat, we can have all 4 of his paws done. I think it took me about 2.5 minutes to get all 4 of his paws done. So pretty quick. Of course, that is going to be different for every dog. If you don't do your nails every week like what we do, then it's probably going to take you a little bit longer to do them, because there's going to be more to take off. And at that point too, if they're a little bit longer, you really have to be careful, because with grinding, these things get hot on their nail and it can hurt them. So you really have to just kind of zap it a little bit at a time and not hold it on there, because otherwise it could burn their little toes, and you really don't want to do that to them. Now I'm going to speed it up for you guys a little bit, because the same footage over and over kind of get a little boring, but we're on the last foot here. But look at Samson's reaction here again. We're almost done, a couple minutes, and he still just doesn't care. So that's just the importance of doing it often. He gets, he's so used to it at this point that it's just not a big deal for him. And it's kind of almost like a bonding experience between him and I. He trusts me and he's comfortable. So why not let mom do toenails? So once we're done with Samson here, up next is going to be Miss Nita. And Nita is definitely a daddy's girl. She doesn't like me doing really anything to her without Justin around, because he is Mr. Safety and she knows it. So she just chills on his lap and lets me do the same thing that we do with Samson, and it's not a big deal. Kenzie here, has her moments. Sometimes she enjoys it, sometimes she doesn't. She's kind of fickle with her mood about how she wants to go about it, but today she decided just to sit and let me do her nails, and it all went pretty smoothly, and we got it done relatively quickly with her as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on nail trimming, and I would love it if you guys would leave me a comment down below on if you have anything that you like to do with your dog's nails, or if you have any content ideas that you would like to see. I would love to see those in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.